Hey everybody, it's Katie and welcome back to Wolf Clan. If you're not already and you'd like to be, hit that red subscribe button down below, become a member of the Wolf Clan and you will not regret it. So today we're going to be doing a makeup tutorial on this look here, which is a natural, or makeup and hair look, I should say. As I'm like pulling my curls away from each other because I like to curl together. So if you guys want to see a tutorial on this look, keep watching. Let's get started. Lego. Alright guys, so let's get on to the tutorial. So to start off, yesterday I did my vitamin E moisture mask. If you guys want to see me do that in a video, let me know. It's just this little mask here from the Body Shop, and I just leave it on for 10 minutes and then wipe it off. It works really well. And yeah, so I'm going to start with my hair first. So I'm going to take my hair and section it off into two halves. I always lose things. Has anyone else noticed that in my tutorials I always am looking for something or I've dropped something? It's not a tutorial until Caitlin loses something. Or until I drop something on the floor. 1 second. I dropped my comb. So, because we want our hair to be curly, I'm going to take my comb and just kind of take out a little bit of the tangles, because my hair seems to like to tangle quite a bit just because of it being so thick and not very workable lately, because it has also been very humid here and it's not good. Okay, so starting off with my hair like this, I want to take a very small barreled curler. I know a lot of people don't use curlers anymore, they use wands, but I'm going the traditional route. I'm just going to take the end and curl upwards. I'm going to hold my fingers on it to see if it's hot. And I just wait until it's hot. I know what you guys are thinking. Caitlin, what are you doing? You don't have any heat protection. Well, that's because I can't afford it. So, if you guys want to use heat protection, go right ahead. But for my sake, I don't have the money for it. And there's the curl. And I'm just going to do this on my whole head, so I'll just do one more piece with you guys. And the other reason why I like the clamp curlers a little bit better than, like, I've never tried a wand curler, but I just find that it's a little bit easier to use, because I've known how to use it, and because I was in dance, I've used them quite a bit in my dance career. And I don't go all the way to my scalp either, I just let it sit kind of about an inch or so away from my scalp, so I kind of have that straight piece. And then just wait till it gets really hot and I can't touch it anymore. Then unravel and let go. So I'm going to do that to the rest of my head, and I will see you guys when I'm done. Alright guys, now that your hair should look like this, you're just going to comb through with your fingers just a little bit, just to kind of loosen the curls. Because I find for some reason my hair, if your guys' hair is like mine, very thick, the curls like to stick together. And that annoys me. Like, so there we go. Got a little something right there. I don't know what that is. Okay. So now it should look like this. So I'm going to take my hair and pull it back just for now. Just until we're done the makeup portion, because I don't want to get any makeup on my hair, because I've done that before, and believe me, it's not fun. Okay, so to start off today, I want to kind of do it more of a dewy look, not really something that's going to be very heavy and cakey and just kind of feel really heavyweight. So I'm just going to do a little bit of concealer. Not as much as I usually do, because I don't have as much redness as usual. So I'm just going to put it on my nose, like I usually would. Just a touch on my cheek. On my lids, because I actually have discoloration in my lids. A little bit on my chin. Just on my normal places. But very little on those areas. And there's a little tiny bit under the eyes. That is it. And instead of using my beauty blender this time, I'm actually going to use my fingers because I hear that's a bit better for concealer, so I'm going to try that. So I'm going to blend it in with my fingers. And today is more of a spring hair look. It's actually inspired by a YouTuber. I believe her name is Makeup by Anne Marie. She kind of inspired me to do this because I seen a video of hers which was like different kind of hair looks she likes. 5 different hair looks I think it was, and I really liked it, but then I thought to myself, I'm like, I could do something like that, but I could do it more of like a springtime look. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to do that because I thought it was like kind of cute, it was really adorable. And it's never a video without me losing something of my makeup. Anyway, so seeing that, and I was like, oh, that's really cute. And right now I'm just going to take my foundation. I'm not going to use a ton of foundation either today because I don't want it to be really cakey. I want it to be very light. Oh, God. I scooped way too much. Thank God for the glass bottles. I'm just going to dab it on my face. But I seen hers and I thought they were really cute and her look, so check her videos out as well. Tell her I sent you, that Katie Wolf sent you. Maybe she'll look at my videos. Because I absolutely love her videos. I think they're so cute. They're really good. Like some of her videos she does is just, they're amazing how she does her makeup. Like I wish I could be as good as her. But I'm not. Well, that's how I feel at least. So I'm just rubbing that in with my beauty blender. And never forget to go down your neck. Because girl, you do not want to look like you have a mask on. And for some reason, I think it's just because I'm anemic. Which means I have very low iron. I think that's why my skin, my face skin, and my neck skin today is not... I'm just putting that on my lips for a reason. I don't know. It's not fully blending right. I don't know why. I'm going to put that on my eyes as well, just because it gives me a base. And down my neck. So now that you have your foundation on and it is in and it's settled, I'm going to take my setting powder because I feel like it's actually a little bit easier to do that way. When you have a little bit of your setting powder after you've done your foundation, just because it kind of gives the rest of your makeup something to cling on to that's not, because they're not creams, they're powdered makeup. I mean, if you have creams, you can always skip this step and just do the creams, then do this step. But because I only have powdered foundation, like I don't have powdered foundation. But because I have powder eyeshadows and stuff like that, I'd rather do this step first. And because this look is a little bit more natural than normal eye makeup looks I've done beforehand, you guys are going to see me using a lot less makeup, which is going to be nice because it's going to be a lot more of a kind of dewier look. I dropped my lip balm. I told you guys, it's never a tutorial until Caitlin drops something. So anyway, I'm going to take my CoverGirl's True Naked Golden palettes. And I'm going to take the one that's closest to my skin color, but whichever one you guys prefer, you guys can use that as well. I'm just going to take Cookie, dip into that, and I'm going to use that as my base, because I already have a powder base on, I realize that. But I just like to do this step a little bit, just because I have such fair skin, and it just kind of gives it a little bit more of an easier base to work with. I'm just going to go just into where my bone ends, right here. And I can see it because my eyes sink in quite a bit. And that's as far as I'm going to go. I'm not going any further than that. I don't do that on the other side. I'm also going to put a touch of this on my inner corner. Just because when I do my inner corners, or my tear duct, whatever you want to call it, and I'm going to put it under my lash line. Just because when I go to do those, it's going to be a lot easier to put the shades on there than on something that's not powdered down very much. So now I'm going to take the shade second lightest, that is not a shimmer shade, that's a matte shade in this palette, which is called, I believe it's called Cookie, which is the shade right here. And I'm going to coat, just put too much, I gotta watch how much I use on this. The tap is going to fall up. I'm just going to put that on my entire lid. Now for me, this is a very natural, light makeup look because it does really match my skin tone. So I'm not really doing a whole bunch with this look just because I want it to be very light. Because it is springtime. And for me in spring, I don't like to do a whole ton of makeup. And now going in with Chiffon, I'm going to, which is the lightest shimmer shade. I'm just going to do the minor corners. And just a little bit on my under lash line. Just on the outers of my lash line like this. So I'm just going to put it in here. And just 3/4 of the way in my lash line. Just to kind of give it a little bit of dimension. So that is that. That is the eye look. It's very subtle, very natural. I realize you guys are like, hold up, that's the eye look? There's no mascara. Wait and see. You will see the mascara. Do not worry. So now I'm going to take this very light pink shade that's the only blush I own, but this shade is just a light pink. And a fluffy brush, my fluffy purple brush. And if you guys watched my tutorials before, you will have seen this step a gazillion times. Just coat the brush. My foundation. And blush it in. Brush it in. Blush it in. That's just going to give my skin a light mist of pink. And you guys can kind of see from this side to this side. This side's more pink, which is what I want because in springtime I want to look like I have some color. Because I legitimately look like Casper the Ghost. Shout out to Casper. If you guys have ever seen Casper's Scare School, I mean, I love that show. Even now, I will watch it. But literally, that is what I look like half the time. I just like feathering it out with this big brush because it kind of gives me more of a pinkier, because I find the brush it comes with is kind of a weird angled brush, and I don't really like it, because I feel like this brush just gives it a lot more fluffiness, and it's just more fluffy and just gets it all out and looks better. So, yeah. The last part to this look, other than the rest of my hair, which you're like, what? You said you were doing your hair. I'm not done my hair. I'm just going to comb out my lashes. With just this comb that is actually for your eyebrows, but I don't do my eyebrows, let's just be honest, I'm a natural girl. And I like to comb them out because sometimes my lashes just get, stuck together, and then it's really complicated. And I'm actually going to do my brows this time with a uniformity. But I don't pluck them. I'm a natural girl that way. So there you have it. Basically, that's it. Now I'm just going to do my mascara, which we all know is my favorite part of the entire look. Actually, wait, no. It's powder first. What am I doing? Okay. So I'm going to do the second, like I did the second step, I'm going to take my powder once again, and I'm going to set all that makeup. Eyes especially, because I don't want no freaking... Because I want this to last all day, which I actually find, pardon my throat today, I actually find that this powder really works well. And it does last all day. It's very light. And the other thing about this foundation and stuff, I have found that I don't have to do touch-ups at all throughout the day, which is a bonus, especially for a drugstore brand, because I've always been told, oh yeah, drugstore brands aren't the greatest, blah, 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 blah. But with the sensitive skin one from CoverGirl, it works just really well. And I don't have to do any touch-ups, nothing like that. So, yeah, and now I'm going to take my CoverGirl's Lash Blast Fusion in the purple one. And I'm going to coat my lashes. You guys will actually notice that this video is going to be probably the shortest one I've done yet. Because usually my videos are like 20 minutes long when I do makeup, because it takes me like 17 minutes to do a makeup tutorial. Usually it takes me a lot longer to do makeup, so yeah. Good for me on that one. I got a little bit of mascara on my cheek, so all I'm just going to do is just take my concealer and just kind of conceal that, and then powder it down. And I find that all these products are very light. They're not very heavy. They don't feel cakey on the skin, which is a nice... They don't feel very, like, ugh, kind of. So, let's get on to lips, and I actually have to go grab my lip gloss because it fell, so I will be right back. Alright, so now on to the lips, and then we're going to do the hair last, just because I feel like it's a bit easier. So the first thing I'm going to do is moisturize my lips because my lips have been really dry this month. Actually, these past couple of weeks. So I'm going to take, and I know you guys are like, where did you get that? This is an EOS I got at Christmas time, and it came with the stickers. I think it's like the 3-pack that they came out with in the winter time. But I have Sweet Mint, and I'm just going to put that on my lips. And I designed it myself, so it just says my name on it, and then 5SOS. Because if anyone knows me, I love 5 Seconds of Summer more than anything in the world. Okay. And to go with that super easy look, super easy, super not very heavy look, I'm not going to use lipstick. I'm actually going to use Stay Glossy by Rimmel London in the shade 150 Cambridge Ruby, which if you guys watched my makeup tutorials when I first started my YouTube channel it'll be about 3 months ago now, you guys will know that basically every look I had to use this lip. Alright, so that is a lip. Just a really nice gloss. Now we're going to take our hair back out, kind of fluff it a little bit. And for my sake, you guys can do whatever you want with your hair. Like, you don't have to curl it or whatever, but for me, I like to curl it. And I have hair everywhere. Okay. So you guys could do a bow or whatever you like, but today I think, because I'm going with the Aim High, Fly Higher theme on my shirt, I'm going to take my all-time favorite hair accessory of all time at this point, my flower crown, and I'm just going to put that on top. Good. So that is the finished look. I hope you guys like it. If you guys do, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below if you guys want to see any kind of natural makeup looks that you guys want to see, or if you guys want to see any kind of different looks. The other thing I want to ask you guys really quickly is if you guys want to see any other kind of natural hippie looks or anything like that. If you guys want to see another room tour, comment that down below. Also comment some questions because I'm going to be doing a Q&A here really soon. I'm just waiting for questions to be asked, so comment those down below and I will try to answer them in my Q&A, which I'm going to try to do either sometime this week or next week, depending on when I get the questions in. So yeah. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below some questions, and I think that's it. So see you guys next time. Bye. I don't know what this hand movement is. Blah.